building a wraparound deck around my container house, so let's get these batter boards out of the way. These are not coming out easy. Let's try some water. Wow. Look at this. This is clay soil. When you pour water in it, it just sits, and that's why you need it for dams. All right, come out. Ah! These are going to be as hard to get out as they were to get in. All right, I'm going to pour some water in, leave it, do the rest of the batter boards and take off the timber. I'll pour some water around all of them and then see if that helps. That took a lot longer than expected, but I realized that I could have taken my batter boards down a long time ago, and they really were just extra things for me to dodge. And she's looking good. If you're here every week with me at the homestead, you know that I've been installing this wraparound deck for a while now. I first had to work out how to get the ground screws installed, then I installed the posts and the beams, and now I'm finally up to installing the joists. And as easy as that sounds, there's actually hundreds of them. I better get to it. More than halfway through that row, but I felt sprinkles of rain and there's big dark clouds, and it's been a weird summer. It's been raining the whole time, which is very strange. I'm going to clean up my welds and spray them so that if it does rain, they don't get rusty. But I thought I'd grab Boss Lady first since I'm finished welding. Boss Lady, ready? Hello, Boss Lady. Where are you? Come on. Have you had fun? Missed you. You want to say hello to everyone? And say hey? So my mean owner locked me up today. Not impressed. Where'd you find that? Should I kick it for you? All right, now that the animals can all hang out together again, let's go clean up these welds. Look at the sky. This is the middle of Aussie summer. are you going? You know the way out? It's okay, I won't hurt you. There's one question that I get asked all the time, and that's how do you run your welder if you're off grid? Or what generator do you use to run your welder since a power station can't do it? Well, you're one of those people that's asked before or has wondered the same thing. Well, today you're going to be happy because I'm going to show you that a portable power station actually can run a welder and how well it can run a welder. This guy is the EcoFlow Delta 3 Plus. It's a 1,000 kilowatt portable power station and it's been certified by SGS as the world's fastest charging power. If you guys live on the grid, then the Delta 3 Plus will charge from 0 to 80% in 40 minutes and 0 to 100% in 56 minutes. And it's almost just as fast charging off the grid. You just plug it into your solar panels and the Delta 3 Plus will charge from 0 to 80% in 1 hour and 0 to the full 100% in 70 minutes. And as you can see, it is extremely portable. Even without this trolley, it weighs about 12.5 kilos, which is less than Django. Well, probably what Django should weigh. Even with being so tiny, it still has 13 output ports for charging whatever you need. But the real reason we're here is to test its power. It drives 99% of household appliances with a 1,800 watt output and a surge of 3,600 watts. It can support appliances up to 2,800 watts, like an oven or a welder. So let's put it to the test. You guys know that I've got a ton of welding to do to install all my joists. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plug my welder into the EcoFlow Delta 3 Plus and I'm gonna wheel them both around while I'm welding so that I can document just how well this can actually run a welder. I'm set up and ready to go. I've got my welder plugged into the Delta 3 Plus and we're gonna see how many joists I can get in before it dies. Let's go. Okay, one joist in, let's check. Here we are. We're at 97% after one joist. Looking good. So I've just got halfway through one row, so about 15 or something joists, and we're at 58%. I have 5 left to do on this row. Woo! So there's still 15% left. If I can get those next 5 done, it's pretty much done a little less than a row and a half because I skipped the little middle section here. Yep, let's whip out these next 5, see if we can get there. That was the best timing ever. I just finished my last one and I just heard beep beep. EcoFlow Delta 3 Plus just cut out. So it lasted for 25 joists. That's pretty amazing. So there you go, a portable power station. It can run a welder and it can run it bloody good. And if you want to grab your own, the Delta 3 Plus launches on the 17th of February. And they come with a 5-year warranty, but a 10-year service life. And if that isn't enough power for you, the Delta 3 Plus also has flexible expansion. So you can actually add other battery packs onto the Delta 3 Plus. There's a link in my description to grab your own. Well, good morning. I got up extremely early this morning because I was like, I'm going to get an early start to the day. It's been so hot. Well, I've been waiting now for about 2 hours in the rain. I can't weld. I guess I'll just wait for the rain to stop. All right, this rain is not stopping and I cannot sit still for too long. So the only thing I can think that I can do is come and measure up the 2 rows at the front here and the 2 rows on the side there. And then maybe I can try set up the cut-off saw inside the containers and do the cutting in there. The only thing is when you're in an enclosed space like that, when it's so tiny, the sparks just go everywhere. But yeah, there's just no way I can weld in the rain. Oh, I just keep standing here hoping it will stop. But it's not stopping. let's do this. I've just dried off the area where I need to weld, so hopefully that does the trick, and I'm gonna get straight into it. Whew. Having that rain has made it so humid. It's like so sticky and gross right now. Ugh. It's raining again. Looks like I'm going back to measuring and cutting. It just won't stop. This isn't summer. When you look on the radar, it says, nah, no rain. There should be no rain. Sorry about how dark it is in here. And my light globe just flew. I don't have another one. I think it's just one of those days today. Oh boy. This is so for real. It is pouring down, absolutely pouring down. I know you can't see me much, I'm sorry. Got no light and I have to keep the door shut because the rain's really coming in at the moment. As soon as it stops a little bit and gets a bit lighter, I'll open it up a little bit, but you'll be able to see the sparks. It hasn't rained for about 10 minutes now, so I'm gonna risk it and go outside and try to start welding. Okay, the rain has held off, yes. And so I have made it through one row. One row is completed. It looks beautiful. That means I can move on to the second row. Whew, I'm exhausted. It is such a muggy day today. It's taking it out of me. I've just decided to kind of leave this little middle section. I've got about 5 left to do on this row. Not really, it's more like 9, but I'm leaving 4 out of this middle section here because this is where I cut my steel so that I can still set up my little table here and cut the steel here, and then I'll do this little section last. 5 more to go and this row is done for now. I just finished my last one, not including the 4 that I skipped for that middle section so that I can do my cutting. I'm gonna go grab the animals. Boss lady! Hey, are you hiding, you cheeky girl? Boss lady! Hey! How have you been today? We missed you. We missed you. What are you doing, Django?
Sunlight, dearest sunlight, I am calling you across the old room. Sunlight, dearest sunlight, I would like to come out of the womb. Something in
I need a break from the repetitive cutting and welding of joists. So today is a garden day. I've got a large area that will be a huge entire secret garden area, but then I've also got this small vegetable garden area within it, which I've started enclosing. I've already started growing plants the entire way through it. The plants have all been growing really great when they're small and have a protective barrier around them. But when they outgrow that, the plants that are not in the enclosed area are just getting eaten by the kangaroos. I also haven't enclosed the enclosed area fully yet, so sometimes they work out how to get in there too and eat all the plants in there as well. I've spent a lot on plants already, so my short-term goal for today is to start to fully enclose the vegetable area so the roos can't get in and I can grow everything in there. And my long-term goal is now to completely enclose the entire secret garden area so that I can grow in the entire length of it without worrying about roos. So step 1, let's finish this gate.
love me and we dance all alone. Come on in. Open my heart to this world.
Job 2 for the day. I've been meaning to put a door at the entrance forever, and I have a few doors that aren't in the best condition, so I'm going to do one up.
To this world. Sunlight, dearest sunlight, I am calling you across the old room. Sunlight, dearest sunlight, I can find my way out of the womb. Something in me feels like all of me, and we dance all alone. Come on in. Open my heart to this world. Open my heart to this world. See is in life. All I see is in life. Something in me feels like all of me. See is in life. Something in me feels like all of me, and we dance all alone. Come on in. Open my heart to this world. feels like all of me.
All that's left to do now is install the gate and the door, but I'm going to knock off for a picnic with the team. What are you doing? See you next Sunday.